Hi everyone, this week is Parshat Shemot. If we looked at chapter 1, verse 15, we're introduced to two midwives, Shifra and Puah, Jewish midwives, who stood up against the most powerful man in Egypt and in the world at the time, Pharaoh. Rashi tells us who is Shifra and Puah. He quotes the Gemara in Sota. They are none other than Yocheved, Moshe's mother, and Miriam, Moshe's sister. Why was Yocheved called Shifra? Shifra means beautiful. She beautified the babies when they came out, when they were born. Miriam was called Puah because she would coo. She would make noises that would calm them down and not cry. And so the Torah identifies them by these small acts. Rabbi Levenstein, who was the Mashgiach Ruchani, the spiritual head of the Mir Yeshiva, said a beautiful idea. He says the Torah is teaching us something even deeper, that great people can take a small act and make it great. These small acts of kindness to these little Jewish children to ensure their well-being for the future of the Jewish people was taking a small act and making it great. And that's what the Torah wanted to teach us, that we all have the ability to do a small act and turn it into something great. Of course, the inverse is true. There are small people who can take great acts or great items or things and turn them into something small. I want to focus on the positive. I have a son who's 33 years old, and recently he asked me if I could ship to him an award that he won when he was in third grade at only 8 years old. It was called the Mensch Award. That means you were a good boy. And there was some thoughtful teacher who decided that when a child behaves well, they're going to make up a certificate and award it to the child at the end of the week. Well, when he came home, he was so happy. My wife and I decided to have it framed and hung in his room for many years. Well, when he moved out, he put it into storage. And just recently asked if I could please ship it to him. And I asked him, really? That I'm thinking to myself, that little silly award? And he said, yeah, Dad, it's really important to me. So here's this little small act, this thoughtful act by one little teacher, had still made a lasting impact on my son over 2 decades later. I think we all have that ability to look around, find a small act, and turn it into something great. Certainly during these past several months, especially in Israel and in here at the United States, where people are doing these small acts of kindness that are turning into great acts for those that are receiving them. Whether it's making sandwiches, sending over underwear for the winter, it's amazing. That shows a reflection of our greatness as a people. And we have this ability, and never to downplay a small act of kindness, because you never know what impact it will have in the long run. So like Shifra and Puah, may we continue to shine with greatness, even through those little acts of kindness. If you like what you hear, please pass it on. Shabbat Shalom.